welcome to Awakening to Quantum with Nina. Today we're going to pull a card and ask Spirit what kind of messages they have for us. But before we do that, welcome in if you're new and welcome back if you're returning. Thank you so much for being part of this channel. I do channeled work. I am also a psychic medium and a healer, and I share my journey on the awakening process, but also on my personal human journey, and I help hopefully people on healing and try and embrace what we truly are and move on from the hurt. So hopefully that will help you too. Anyways, I want to pull a card, and today I want to use the Archangel Michael deck by Radley Valentine to see what kind of message Archangel Michael has for us today. Archangel Michael has been a big part of my life. He has been part of me actually being here in the first place, helped me through some really dark places, and is still that one wanted to pop. Is still a huge part of my life. We can call upon Michael or any angel actually whenever we want to. They are omnipresent, so you don't take up much of their time. And also they are light beings, vibrating on the frequencies. So, and as light being part of the one source energy, which is God, which is everywhere. So we can reach them whenever, and don't be afraid to take up any of their time. Okay, so one card. Oh, there came the second card. I felt like it was two cards that wanted to pop. Okay, so let's see. So this was the first card that popped up. Prioritize self-care. You do so much for others. It's time for you to experience the love you deserve and let others help you. And then there's this card that came up. Change is coming. I am here to guide you through this exciting transformation. There is a time of joyous opportunities. Okay. Let me just tune into Michael here, and we will see what messages he wants to convey with these cards and his presence. Just a second. Okay, I get it. Thank you, Michael. Okay, thank you. Okay, so what he is saying with these two cards together, in order for you to transform, in order for you to step into the change and step into the new, you need to prioritize you, or else the change won't happen, because the change is happening within you on an energetic level. So if you want change, if you want to transform, if you want to step further on your awakening journey, you have to do the work. Meaning you have to set aside the time and the space to work inwards, to self-healing, to prioritize your self-care, or else the healing won't happen, or else the transformation won't happen. We tend to get easily trapped in what I call the ego trap, meaning the everyday life, meaning demands that society puts on us, demands that our families, friends puts on us, things that we're supposed to do in a certain time or on a certain in a certain way. We get all these demands on us, and the ego will of course put you very quickly onto the path of, you have to remember this, did you remember that, you should have done that, and getting you away from the stillness, getting you away from doing your healing work or your awakening process. And that's because ego wants to have control. Ego kind of needs you to get back into where you have gone, where you've been all your life. Ego has found its own way of surviving and its own way of dealing with things based on the experiences that you have had so far in your life. And it's kind of eager to get you back on track, get you back on that track that ego wants to have you on, so that ego still has control. But the awakening process is the opposite. It is awakening to the fact that ego is not you. It's just part of the human brain in which you are living in right now. But it isn't you, and it doesn't call the shots. You as the higher self calls the shots. So it's a matter of awakening to the fact that we are not this body, we are not this brain, we are not these thoughts. We are not these emotions. We are something else, but we are experiencing all of this through the human. But the ego is really trying to get us back into the old, the old ways of doing things. And that's the struggle. That's the struggle of the awakening process and the healing process. But in order for you to quiet the ego and to remember who you are and to continue on your healing process and your awakening journey, you need stillness. You need to meditate. That is the way through. The way through is in, not out. So self-care and prioritizing self-care is very, very important for you. So it also says here, let others help you. So if you're feeling it's difficult for you to get out of that ego space or to quiet the ego or to, if you feel like the healing process is so hard because there's trauma coming up that's just too much for you to handle, then ask for help. I used a therapist. I still do. I still have contact with him. I love him. And he is, of course, very spiritual as well. So he uses meditation as his main tool. And the fact that we are light beings, having a human experience. So if you can find someone like that to hold your hand through those anxiety or panic attacks or trauma that's coming up or the hurt, then do that. By all means, please do that. It's really, really helpful. And also if you can help or ask friends to help, or if you have another support system or support group that can help you, then ask for help. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Everybody needs help at some point in life, and if they help you now, then you can help them later, or or maybe you have helped them already and they are eager to help. Maybe you don't know that because you haven't asked. It's so difficult sometimes to ask for help. So they're saying that let others help you here. It also says here, I am here to guide you through this. So that's the message from Michael, that he is here to help you. So call upon him whenever you need that help. So ask the angels and their spirit team to help you as well. So he also says this is a time of joyous opportunities. So when you're willing to do the work, when you are willing to set aside the time and to really connect and to take these steps forward on your healing and awakening journey, then there are so much joy waiting on the other side. The change is coming if you are willing to set aside the time and to do the self-care work. That's the main message of today, people. So I hope you appreciated it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm wishing you a beautiful day wherever you are in the world. Until the next time I see you.